Hi beautiful people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Guys, if you're new to my channel, kindly subscribe so you can get the best and the best of our videos. If you're a first time subscriber, this is the channel you'd want to be to learn new things, guys, as I post back to back, guys. Now we'll be making egusi soup today, and here are the beautiful ingredients I'm going to be using. We have our pomo, we have shaki, we have our beef, we have salt, we have palm oil, I have my stock fish, we have my dry fish, I have crayfish, I have palm oil, I have my egusi and my seasoning cubes. I also have my vegetables. I'm making it a vegetable. You can make do of any other vegetable you want. This one is called ugu in Igbo language. Yeah, I'm Igbo, guys. And I have my pepper mix. This is a combination of tatashe, shombo, the yellow pepper, the red pepper, and it went into my blender, guys. I add a little bit of water so it will help the blender blend properly, guys. I love adding different pepper mix because it gives beautiful taste to your meal. Yes, so it gives beautiful taste to my meals. That's the reason I love using varieties. Like they say, variety is the spice of life, guys. So in a pot I added my meat, my shaki and all. I added in there my salt, my seasoning cubes, and then my onion, guys, and mixed everything thoroughly, guys. You want everything to settle in. I did not add water. I love boiling my meat, setting it on fire and boiling it. The meat itself will produce its own water first before I add any amount of water I'd want to add. So in here I added extra seasoning because the taste had not popped out as I wanted it to taste. Trust me, you can make use of any seasoning of your choice, guys. Any seasoning of your choice. So I went ahead to prep my vegetables. This is my pumpkin leaf, my ugu, like I said earlier. I went ahead to prep it, took it out from the stem and washed it. I washed it with salt, to take off all germs that might be hidden in there. Then I went ahead to slice it, guys. I love using this method because the who has time to start prepping it, arranging the sticks so everything will be uniform. No, guys, I divide it into two, then it becomes uniform, and I slice. Can you see how beautiful this vegetable is already looking? So it's ready to go down into the soup. Just hold on, watch. So who would believe I didn't add a single drop of water inside this meat, guys? No one, right? But like I said, I didn't. Now I added in my pomo. This is already a little bit pre-cooked, so it was kind of soft already. So I just wanted it to have flavor of the seasoning of the meat. So I added everything together so they would boil separately. In here I have my stock fish. I pre-cooked it already separately, so everything is ready. I really love prepping my food items before setting aside. Now here is my dry fish. I'll always advise to use hot water to wash it so it will help take off every sand, and this is the result after I deboned all of them. When cooking, ensure that you always check what you're cooking, guys, so that they will not get burnt. Like if you're not checking on your meat, the stock might end up drying up at the end of the day, and then that'll be the end of the meal. So I advise that you always check on your food when it's on the fire. So it's about time I added water into it. You add enough water so you have what to use to cook your meal. So that was exactly what I did. I added and I allowed it to boil, guys. In a pot I added my palm oil. This is the base for the egusi soup. This is what you're going to use to fry the egusi soup. So I added my palm oil, the onion. Next on the list I put in my pepper mix. Remember, I have onion in here, tatashe shombo, the yellow pepper and the red pepper. So all these things went in here. Be cautious, don't make a mistake of adding too much, guys. I already set that aside. So I ensured that the sour taste went off before I went in with my Maggi cubes. Be careful so it doesn't get burnt. Next on the list, I went in with my egusi. So you stir carefully, guys. You stir carefully. You ensure that it doesn't get burnt. Stirring this, I had to reduce the heat. So I fry this on very low heat, guys. Very low heat, so it doesn't get burnt. You wouldn't want to know how your egusi will taste if your egusi gets burnt. I went ahead and added my crayfish. Okay, this crayfish, I blended it, so it's the powdered one. So I blended it and topped it into my egusi, guys. Already the aroma in this kitchen is something else, but just hold on, let me show you something. So guys, I went ahead to fry this beautifully well, mixed everything thoroughly, so there's no part that would claim that it didn't fry, and decide to taste anyhow. So guys, I fried everything on low heat, don't forget that. So in here I decided to add my stock. Yeah, that's the meat water, we call it stock. I added it and found out that it wasn't enough, so I decided to top up and add more. So this will be determined by the look of your egusi, how you want your egusi to be thick. Some persons like it extremely thick, some persons like it a little bit watery, some persons just like it like on a neutral. I like it on a neutral, though, depending on the mood I am in. So I don't know, whichever one that goes, but here I am doing it on a neutral, guys. So just be cautious of the water you'll be adding in, so everything doesn't get to become watery at the end of the day. So already my meat was already cooked, so I went in and added my beef, my momo and my shaki. I added everything in here together and stirred to everything went in their separate ways, guys. Let's not forget, guys, egusi soup is one of the meals that you'd serve confidently and be sure that everybody would not say no to it, because it is one of the meals that is generally eaten everywhere in the public. It's something you can easily trust that it doesn't select. Yeah, it's not selective, let me put it that way. So in here I went in with my stockfish and my dry fish and I stirred them to, guys, the aroma in this kitchen, you would, if you are a visitor at this point and you see this and you say, I was just about leaving, you are not leaving anywhere, you would want to stay, guys, not to miss this one. So guys, okay, let's get back to business. I turned everything properly because I didn't want the fishes and the stockfish to scatter, so I properly stirred everything. And guys, this is what it is looking like. I added a bit of water, though. I'm sorry I didn't show you that part because it was too thick, so I had to add a little bit of water to ensure that it properly goes in. And voila, in here is our already beautifully cut ugu leaf. That's a pumpkin leaf, guys, vegetable. You can add any veggie of your choice. You can add bitter leaf. Some persons add bitter leaf. Bitter leaf is onum. You can add any vegetable of your choice that you want, guys. Trust me, the aroma in this kitchen is definitely enticing. Did I mention that this particular meal was for a customer, guys? It was for a customer. So I went and gingerly packed the customer's food and I'm going to supply peacefully. Guys, if you enjoyed watching my video, please subscribe, like my videos, share and send to your friends, families and loved ones, guys. This recipe you can use any day, anytime, anywhere. Thanks for watching. Bye.